Hello Power Rangers Lightning Collection fans, welcome back to Lightning Storm, the series where lightning always strikes twice as we talk about everything that's happened in the past week for the Power Rangers Lightning Collection. Now today we have a little bit of updates on the things from PulseCon that we're still waiting for pre-orders for, as well as Wave 8 as our main topic, so let's go ahead and get right on into it. So first up, some updates in regards to the Versus 2 packs and the monsters revealed back at Hasbro PulseCon. We've been talking here about updates about when we can expect them to come out, when we can expect them to go for pre-order, all that good stuff, and we do have a little bit of updates regarding both things. So there was a bill of lading that was found this week by myself that showed, we had talked about before, the BLT OCT figure thing that was mentioned in the bill of lading from last week, and we saw that yet again. However, this time we actually ended up seeing it is shipping with two things coded as BLT SRE Milky Way and BLT SRE Big Bang. Now there was not product numbers next to those two codes, or if there was, they were cut off on what I could see on the bill of lading, but it is very possible, and I would say highly likely, that those are the code names for Pumpkin Wrapper and King Sphinx. I don't know which one to pair to which one. One of them is Milky Way, one of them is Big Bang, I just don't know which one is which. But since they are shipping with the case assortment, the OCT figure assortment, which I'm assuming is for monsters or something like that, is all shipping via the bill of lading to the US, so they actually will be here pretty soon. In fact, we probably will see them released before the end of the year, I would imagine. Same thing with the Versus packs. Now the Versus packs finally decoded on Amazon.com. This was found by Ranger Liz. Make sure you check her out. She does a wonderful Ranger Weekend review series on YouTube here every week, and it is amazing. You definitely need to check Liz out if you haven't heard of her before. I'll link to her down in the description below. But she found that the Amazon listings for Jupiter vs. Lava, or BLM, Jupiter vs. Lava, decoded to be the In Space Red vs. Astronomer 2-pack, which we assumed it would be, and the Rad Earth A vs. Earth B 2-pack decoded to be the S.P.D. A Squad vs. B Squad Blue 2-pack. Once again, things that we had assumed from PulseCon, but technically weren't 100% confirmed as to what 2-pack was what code, although it was pretty obvious, especially the Earth A, Earth B thing. But now Amazon has decoded them, but since then, in about 24 hours after they decoded them, they did take the listings down. So the listings are not active anymore. However, before they were taken down, I was able to get a screenshot of them that showed that they had an estimated release date of December 1st, 2020. Granted, that could just be some kind of placeholder, although my source had told me before to expect them in December, so it is certainly possible that these will be out in December, so you might want to keep your eyes out to see if pre-orders will go up anytime soon for those. And for the monsters, since not only were the monsters on the bill of lading, there was also the Versus 2-pack battle assortment in the landing as well, which means that they're all shipping together right now and are on the way to the US, so we can probably expect them rather soon. Before we get into our Wave 8 discussion, just a really quick topic. If you never got your hands on the Target exclusive Dino Charge Black Ranger figure that came out over the course of this summer, that was pretty hard to find at numerous times. It's been on and off, being back in stock on Target's website for either pickup at store, ship to store, or ship to home. So if you have not gotten your hands on that figure and you're having trouble finding it, because it did seem to disappear for quite a bit of time, you might be able to find it now on Target's website. Just keep an eye on it. I will leave a link in the description below for it. You might be able to get it a little easier than you have been before. Now we're talking about the last and main topic of the video. This is going to be Wave 8. We do have new information about Wave 8, including its case assortment. Now this was told to me on Wednesday night by my anonymous source. Same exact source that told me the Wave 7 Monsters and Versus 2-pack information back in August. So once again, I do trust this source. And before I could even get a chance to upload this episode of Lightning Storm, Pink Spandex last night posted the exact thing I'm about to tell you. So, oh well, I was not the first to post about it, but I am happy that they have the same information because it makes me believe it even more. Not that I didn't deny it in any way, because it does match up to the codes quite well. But we have our case assortment, which technically is still rumor, but due to the fact it comes from the same source that was 100% correct about the stuff that they revealed at PulseCon. I would venture to guess this will be 100% correct as well. So, what is Wave 8? Well, we had already known the codes for Wave 8. We've discussed it here numerous times on Lightning Storm, but just to refresh, the codes were Lum Earth, Rad Neptune, ZTH Mercury, and LGY Jupiter. Now, we had discussed before that Lum Earth should be Dino Thunder Blue, Rad Neptune should be S.P.D. Pink, ZTH Mercury should be Zeo Green, and LGY Jupiter would be a Red Ranger to an unknown team. Well, not only can we fill that unknown team today, we can also confirm that the other three are 100% correct. The case assortment is as follows. Wave 8 will be 3 Dino Thunder Blue Ranger figures, 2 of S.P.D. Pink, which is pretty surprising because usually female figures are a 1 per case figure, so this is the first time that it's breaking that stereotype. 1 Zeo Green, which is going to be our 1 per case, unfortunately. Interesting that it's Zeo Green that they picked for this and not S.P.D. Pink or anything else. And then finally, LGY Jupiter's identity is none other than Lost Galaxy Red. Now, of course, Lost Galaxy Red came out last year in a 2-pack with Psycho Red. And the Psycho Red figure from that 2-pack was re-released earlier this year in the Amazon exclusive Psycho 5-pack. Which now means that that 2-pack, which personally was one of my favorite releases from 2019, has now become basically completely useless, so that's unfortunate. Granted, maybe there's something different about this version of Leo. We don't actually know anything about what he comes with. The original release never came with like the trans dagger, for example, so perhaps he would have that, maybe a different effect piece, maybe they changed the expression on Leo's head, something like that. We don't know anything about how they would change Lost Galaxy Red, other than he will be our Red Ranger in one of our 2 per cases in Wave 8. Now, as for release details of Wave 8, I don't have any yet. I don't know when they're going for pre-order. I don't know when they're going to be announced. I do have a suspicion. I'm assuming that we can probably expect this wave early 2021. I'm thinking like around February, March-ish. Basically around the time that we got Wave 4 this year. I think we can expect 8 next year. So that is your Lightning Collection, Wave 8. Once again, Dino Thunder Blue, S.P.D. Pink, Lost Galaxy Red, and Zeo Green. So once again, that did fit pretty much perfectly with what we had assumed the codes would decode to. This also does help basically confirm that if LGY Jupiter is Lost Galaxy Red, that means LGY Earth in the Wave 9 codes would be Lost Galaxy Blue. So that does kind of help confirm that one a little bit, which I had already assumed before. In fact, I even put Lost Galaxy Blue on the thumbnail for the Wave 9 things because I had always kind of figured LGY would turn out to be Lost Galaxy. I mean, it kind of just, when you first look at it, that was the first impression I got was Lost Galaxy. I mean, LGY are all in Lost Galaxy, so, you know, not a crazy conclusion to jump to. That's all there really is to discuss here on Lightning Storm this week. Lightning Collection Wave 8 was the big thing, the case assortment, especially since we can now kind of expect that. And the Monsters and Versus packs they're definitely like right around the corner. I would not be surprised if we start seeing them show up like any day now. Knowing how this series usually works, they'll show up somewhere like an hour after I post this video. That's usually how it seems to go. So that's all I really have to say here on Lightning Storm this week. Of course, once again, like always, you can follow me on Twitter at LivingRangerKey and at LightningFigPR. I did actually tease the Wave 8 case stuff on LightningFigPR a couple days ago. I tweeted out a GIF of Lost Galaxy Red, and then I posted a kind of cryptic case assortment with like colored dots next to it. So once again, if you want to see all of the news and everything before I can get to it on a Lightning Storm episode, make sure you follow me on the Twitter there, or I also post most of the stuff I post on the Twitter to my Instagram account under the same name. I will see you guys next time on Lightning Storm, where lightning always strikes twice. However, this Wednesday there will be a new series launching on the channel, or at least a teaser of a new series launching on the channel. Stay tuned for that.